I've just arrived at a little hill called the Knock. And Knock in Old Gaelic, I think it is, means hill, so you don't call it Knock Hill, it's just the Knock, the hill. So I've just arrived here. I'm just finishing off my coffee. This area is amazing actually. There's a couple of little landmarks kicking around this area quite close together, like walking distance. The main one is Cairnpapple Hill. I've been there about 3 or 4 times, the Cairnpapple Hill, but I've never really explored around Cairnpapple. There's a few nice landmarks and there's even standing stones in the area, so I've not even explored them. I've just tried to find a wee parking space. How you doing? Who's in chat? Nice to see you. It's a bit of a rainy day. It's a bit miserable here, but it's still warm. It's still about 18 degrees. But I am in the Bathgate Hills. The area's in Bathgate, so I just thought I'd explore it. Looks nice. I've drove through it so many times. Like I mind driving through up at Deckman and all that, coming through and wanting to explore this area because there's so many hills and so many nooks and crannies and valleys, and it just looks like there's old mines and landmarks everywhere. So guys, I'm going to leave the car in a minute. I'm just finishing this off while there's someone coming in. Wasn't the best coffee, like I've got to say. Right, people. Get my keys. So like I said, we're at a place called the Knock, and it was, I can't remember what the guy that owned it. How you doing? I'm at the Knock. It's called the Knock, not Knock Hill. It is a hill, but it's called the Knock because Knock means hill. So if you're going to call it Knock Hill, it'd be Hill Hill. That translates as Hill Hill. So the guy that had his ashes scattered over this, and he donated this hill to the people of Bathgate. How generous of him. Anyway, he's had his ashes scattered over it, and he wanted it to be known as the Knock, not Knock Hill. But there is a place called Knock Hill. It's a race course for driving. Anyway, guys. Some nice views up here, I've got to say already. For this part, some nice views. Hi, Sue. Ah, a nice one. It's like pretty unpredictable. There's a few things in this area, by the way, guys. There's like standing stones over there. There's Cairnpapple Hill. There's the Knock here. There's a few interesting sort of things that I don't think's marked on any maps. So this is a Knock here, guys. I'll just lock the old car. And there's views of the Lothians over there. Last week was a good one, eh? Like there's off-roading. I think they do off-road driving over here, see it? But there should be some amazing views up here. Edinburgh, the Lothians. I'm going to take a wee walk, guys. I don't know if I should just walk directly up the hill. There's a wee path here. It's quite busy, there's quite a few people in the area. Interesting kind of rock. This is volcanic. This is like millions of years old, this stone. See the off-road. Some off-road driving on the hills. Anyway, we're doing some walking today. The two-legged type. The signal seems to be quite good here as well. Some evidence of burning. Look at this. Look how jaggy these things are. Good stuff, Sue. Keep reading it. Oh, there's the top there. I think I was reading I've read that as well. I think it's called the Scottish Chrononicum or something like that. The Scoto Chrononicum, something like that. I was reading that as well. I've read parts of it. See, these bushes have been burnt. Amongst the burnt bushes, a pile of stones. Look at that. How strange is that? Is that a seashell? Surely not. Is that seashells? That's a seashell, guys. That's a seashell up here. Definitely a shell. Strange how it's just in the middle of this black and burnt out, and you've got some seashells and stuff. It's not the best day for it, but see all the Pentland Hills over here. Nice views down here. You can see the reservoir down there. There's a stone circle over there, guys. See the stone circle? Right over there. And this is called Persephones. Persephones something. Before I go up the top, of the hill, I'm going to walk over this way. Bit breezy today. There's Cairnpapple Hill as well over there. It's Cairnpapple Hill. It's older than Stonehenge, this place over here, guys. Cairnpapple. Older than Stonehenge. Think about that. Over like a cliff. I need to explore this area down here. Like it just ends, it's like a cliff valley, and you've got the stone circle there. I don't know if that's a modern invention or not, this stone circle. We'll need to explore it. See for miles. Point. Bathgate. See, there's that stone circle over there. And Cairnpapple Hill is just over there. Some off-road driving over here. Destroying the landscape. I think we should go and check this place out. You've got amazing views. You can see Benny Craig over there as well, Benny Craig Hill, which I've taken you before. Down at the road level now. Some big old boulders here. Any markings on them? Some of these are just natural. This is the area here I want to explore. I think they call it like a Druid's Temple or something over here. Druid's Temple, this area. I like these cliffs in here, it's pretty smart. I need to check them out. Look at that. These silver mines, they could be silver mines. Old silver mines. And stone circle here. This is called Persephone's Temple. Persephone's Temple, for some reason. There's the hill, the Knock, and Cairnpapple still in distance over there. I think that's the highest point in the area over there, Cairnpapple. Behind me where we were just at the Knock. I think that's the second highest point in the area. So this place is called Knock Farm. Look at that. There's a solitary standing stone over there as well. I've seen this on the map. It doesn't really come up. There's no Wikipedia fucking... I think this could be a modern thing, I'm not sure. A little step here. Can you just walk in? just walk in, just step over. I think this is called the Druids Temple, this thing over here. Let's go in. Look at the big stone here with the carving on it. Look at that. Is that old? I'll need to have a look at this stone. So this is called the Druids Temple. Some geese. No happy geese either. I wonder what this strange landmark's for. It's on the map, it's called Druids Temple. This is interesting, this stone with the anchor on it. You have a look at that. I'll look at the standing stones in a minute, guys. I don't want to have to go back on myself. I'm going to look at this nice house over there. Step over that fence. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not sure how old this. The boars look old. Look at this. There's two boars. And there's a This could be modern, I'm not sure. Look at the anchors cemented into the stone. So we've got the two wild boars, which they're revered in Celtic. That's not too good. Still quite a cool find though, I've got to say. The date of it, not sure, but if I'm going by the boars, it's a Pictish stone. It's at least over 1,000 years old if it's a genuine stone. Right, let's go and see these standing stones, guys. Aye, this is known as Persephone's Temple. Persephone's Temple. I don't know why it's named after a Greek god. Persephones. I'm sure Persephones and Hades have got something in common. Sure, it's something to do with death. We've got something over here. You never know, guys. At night time, the old druids might come here. So we've got an outer circle here, a large outer circle, we've got an inner circle, we have one of these wee sort of standing stones. Is it carvings on it? It's like a slab, one of these, what they called? So in loving memory of James Potter, died 9th of September 2021, age 79. Right in the middle of the... Like I said guys, I'm not sure if there's any... If this is an ancient... You can see lines with the circles. See the lines? This could be a solar calendar of some sort. And you've got the knock in the background and you've got Cairnpapple just there. Stones is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So there's 30 stones on the outer. There's 30. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 20. So there's 30 stones on the outside, there's 20 stones on the inside. I don't know how that matches up with anything like solar. It's usually 12 stones and stuff like that. But 20, 30, interesting. Need to do some research on that later on, but this looks more of a genuine standing stone. It's very rare you get a full circle like this. This looks like it's been reconstructed to a certain degree. Because a lot of these standing stones are quite solitary. What's this? Look at that. It's grown. These plants are grown off this. Oh look. What the hell's that? There's a fucking beer can in there. Inside guys. What is this? Fucking beer can. There's a little seat here you can sit on. Pretty cool. Is this where the Druids come? Ridiculous one. Almost like a little table. Oh, there's a light. It's a light. So there must be some kind of lighting in here. There is. It's like fairy lights. Look. Must be nice at night time when it's all lit up. Standing stone. It's probably about 4 feet tall. Something like that. Persephone's temple. The big boulder, the marble boulder over there. We've got the knock. There's plenty to explore around here, guys, really. Let's see, how do we get down here? There's a gate over there. See, is there any markings on this? Almost looks like a face. Looks like there's something carved into that part. I see birds like to sit on this. Hey people. I've got a feeling this area is very sacred to the Druids. The modern Druids even. stone there. Explore this wee valley down here. It's a nice tree. Beautiful tree. And away we go. You know what, guys, I'm going to go around. So I'm going to go through these trees. I feel like these trees are a gateway somehow. Feels like a gateway here. That's an old tree, man. That's an old tree. Old beech tree. I think it's beech. I like how this is all cut out somehow. I don't know why the hills are so... This must have been a mine or something here. Something's been going on here. There's too many lumps and bumps and undulations in the land for this to be natural. These lumps and bumps. Obviously under here, some nice brambles. Just goes straight down here. I wonder if this leads me to Cairnpapple eventually. I'm going to explore this part a wee bit more. Quite interested and intrigued with the lumps and bumps of this landscape. I wonder if it was an old mine or an old quarry or something like that. It's definitely not natural, all this old ancient landscape. So hopefully I'll find something. I say, look at these cliffs. Look at these cliffs on this side. Some water down here as well. More hills. I think I'm going to walk up here and then come back down again. See the layers of stone. Awesome valley. We didn't think this is in the middle of the Bathgate Hill somewhere. West Lothian. Crazy. I'm not in a hurry to get to Cairnpapple Hill, guys. I've had drones up there and everything. If you want to check out my other videos about Cairnpapple, which is a little hill just up there, older than the Stonehenge in England. Someone's just rolled their tyres down here. Wonder if there's any caves. There probably was. It's probably been filled in. It's probably all been filled in to some degree. But amazing, amazing I think this is in. This valley's in here. There's no one around either. There's like an amphitheatre effect in here. Oh! Oh! Voice echoes in here. Nice. So they wouldn't have had to go far to get stones for the monument. This is probably an old quarry to some degree. This valley, that's beautiful with the water at the bottom. Amazing. There's a rowan tree. Car battery. There's a bottle here as well. Fucking nettle caught me. Another bit of car. Wonder if some cars have came over that hill. So I know there's a road up there. I don't know if there's cars fell down here in the past. Seems to be a lot of car parks. Stones. Toolbox. An old TV or something. Boulders strewn everywhere. Yeah, but I do feel like I'm walking through an old quarry. It feels like an old quarry anyway, guys. What do you think? A mine. If you research the area where the knock is, you'll probably find some information on that. Yes. Traces, eh? Some kind of markings or something. Just looking for something. Don't know what it is, but I'm looking. Just a better view of this. Aye, it's quite a vast place, I've got to say. When you're driving along these roads up here, you don't really expect all this down here. It's obviously been some kind of quarry or mine in the past. A lot of human activity, put it that way. Like here. This definitely looks like a quarry of some sorts. We'll go and approach this water over here. I was going to go that way or that way, I'm not sure what way. I think I'll just go this way. It's caught my attention, this big boulder. It's an amazing wee valley, this, guys, I've got to say. There's so much stone strewn everywhere. There's a path here. Almost looks like bricks, guys, eh? Almost looks like bricks. I think it could be, actually. Does this look natural or man-made? This looks like blocks under there. Looks like it could be remnants of an old structure under here. This could be an old castle or something on top of here, this mound. Better view up here. Oh look, what's this, guys? It's an old lime kiln or something. Look at this. Then they tell me that's an old tunnel or something. Wow. What is that? What is that?
like a wee... I don't know if it was for the lime or for the mining industry or something like that. I'm not sure what that is. So someone's topping it anyway. Someone left their top in it. It's like a kid's top. There's a wee part in here. I don't know if it's for making a fire or something like that. See, half of it's been blocked up. I wonder if it was a tunnel. I wonder if this has been blocked up. I wonder if this was a tunnel right through this hill. Guys, I'm starting to think this could have been an old tunnel. It went right under these hills. What do you think? Old tunnel? I think it could be. Because you can see by the way they've blocked. See this stone here? You can see this is an old... This shouldn't be here. So this has been added. Now that looks like it's been added later as well. I think it could be an old tunnel going through under the hills, guys, because there's no really other use for it. It's too small to be a room. I suppose you could live in it. Pretty cool find though, see this? This is why you have to like go up all the hills and explore everywhere. I would have missed that if I just went that way. Look at this place, man. Wow. It's awesome. Awesome. So that's where we were before. I came up the hill here. We've came down there. We've been up the knock. It's quite a prominent hill, this. Like I said, I've seen old bricks, boulders, and it looks like man-made underneath here. So there could be some kind of structure underneath here, and I wouldn't be surprised if this area had some kind of large castle or built. Oh, there's more bricks. Look over there. Look over there. That's like Roman, guys. And you can tell by the Roman because they built with blocks. They never built with the dry stain method. Go and have a look at this. That looks Roman, guys. I'm telling you. How do I get to it? How do I get to it? Need to get over there. This area here. It's like an old Roman building. It looks like that. Here, guys. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Right, we need to get down here somehow. Whoa. I wouldn't be surprised if this had some kind of building on it. Over here, guys. And I bet there'll be no history to this, guys. You can go on Wikipedia or whatever you want, there'll be nothing. This is why I have to go on these walks. Look. Someone's put plastic, you can stand over it, look. This is intentional. Look at this. This looks like old Roman ruins or something. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Definitely a man-made structure, definitely. There's no arguing about that. See, this could have been some kind of tower. These stones. This is ancient stuff, guys. This is ancient. This is no medieval, this is before medieval times. Must be. Look at that. Look at that. Right, that's a doorway. That's a doorway. It's been mud flooded. Jesus, man. This is an entrance to something. Right. You can see that's the archway at the door. But it's underneath all this mud and earth. You can see the remnants of it. We'll have to walk around it to see how much of this, because there could be lots behind it. I think you can climb up it. I need to look at some old maps to see what this was. But I already look at old maps. And it looks like there could have been some kind of tower here. So there's a big hole. Kind of walking around the walls. You've got to remember the walls of these buildings were sometimes 3-4 feet thick. Just wonder what's under here, eh? That's definitely an entrance. It could be another tunnel, guys. It could be just an entrance to another tunnel. A tower with a walled enclosure. That's what it appears to be, Kenneth. That's quite interesting, this part here. See, when you see a disturbance like this, wouldn't be surprised if there's a entrance or something here behind all this. I'd love to just rip away all these brambles just to see if there's an entrance in here. Probably go under these hills. It's like Teletubby land, guys. That's what it's like Teletubby land. This seems like why wouldn't you have a castle here? It's a perfect position. Idyllic. It seems to be up in a moat. It seems to be like a moat. This whole area here. You can see it's raised right round. Look, there's a big bundle of old stones. Just going to have a closer look at these stones. The farmers just fucking, they didn't care. Look how smooth that is on one side. Same again. Could be something under there. It could be just a pile of rocks. We'll have a closer look. So obviously the tractor comes this way. Give me a shout if you see any ancient artefacts, guys, in the mud. I'll try and stop and look. Imagine finding something cool there. Maybe one day, guys, I'll find some kind of ancient object. could see why we would have a castle up on this hill. This hill here. You would have some kind of structure. I would need my metal detector. It's in my car. My metal detector's actually in my car. This is a blue stone. You see this blue stone at Stonehenge? This kind of blue stone here. That's pretty awesome. I don't know how polluted this is. It's probably big. It's probably bigger in general. When the winter comes in, this probably gets bigger. But the water doesn't look too clean, like, I've got to say. I wouldn't be drinking out of that. Sort of rocky outcrops sticking out here. Oh, jeez. There's been big discoveries made at these big locks coming to dry up in the summer. People find stuff. It's got a prominent stone there. It's like a nose. It's like a big nose. Like my nose. Big nose. Same shape. My son says I've got a Jew nose. I said, nah, the Jews have got British noses. Because Britain is the Holy Land, son. We don't have their noses, they have our noses. Let's see. I think I'm going to stop for a wee smoke, guys. I'm going to have a wee smoker in here. Seems to be a nice spot for it. I'm not sure how much battery I've got. I'm going to check my battery, guys. I've got quite a bit of battery, so I'll probably be able to take up the Cairnpapple. But for a sort of grey day, it's still nice. I've got to say, it's still nice. It's still warm. It's no cold yet. Like I said, guys, I don't think that's too clean. It's probably got a lot of industrial farm chemicals for the fields and stuff. You wouldn't try drinking out of this. No way. Mind you, there's a lot of this sort of, I don't know if it's, what is that? Find unusually shaped stones like that. If anybody's going to find anything, it would be me. stone. So I'm going to get a wee shout out to the chat. Sorry guys, I've been kind of fascinated with this landscape the past half an hour. So Thomas Young, how you doing mate? Rudy and the dogs, nice to see you. Sue Evans. Cleveland Motor, how you doing? No Mask. Kenneth Mackie. Tibar. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all having a good day. At least try and take one of your days of the week to be a kid again and explore your local area. That's what I'm like a big kid. I'd love to find some kind of Celtic carving on a stone that's never been discovered or something like that. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look at the way the rock's eroded. Can change the landscape forever. For another 100 years. Just loose. Looks loose anyway. Be dangerous to climb this stuff. It's almost like glass. That is glass. Surely no. Surely. Piece of glass. Piece of a bottle, I think. A piece of a bottle here, smashed inside it. I was going to say, how the hell's our glass? Oh, look. Glass in the rocks. How's there a piece of a bottle in the rocks? And now I'm bleeding. That's what I get for defacing the landscape. That's nature's way to tell me to leave it alone. Oh, it's boggy, look at that. Right guys, we're going to head towards Cairnpapple. The Clinking Stone. Thomas Young, the Clinking Stone. Hopefully I'll discover it. I've maybe already been up there, Thomas. I was up at, it's called the Druids Temple. It's called Persephone's, the Persephone Temple up there. And there's a standing stone, a solitary standing stone. That could be the stone you're talking about. I'm not sure if you've seen the beginning of the stream. Some stones down here. It's like a granite patty. Getting blood on my phone now. Jesus Christ. You slash on the finger. I just feel like I've just walked all the way through here, guys. We started up there. That's Knock Hill up there. Or no, it's not Knock Hill, it's called the Knock up there. Worked our way through the valley here. We went down those farmhouses as well, went up the hill. Feels like we're coming to an end of a ancient settlement. There's nothing but fields on this side here. Big stone on its own. Must be another valley down here. There's another valley here. The landscape. It's like old cobbled roads. But look at this. Look at this area we've just walked from. To see it from this angle is amazing. It is. It's amazing. And there's the Knock there. Look at that. I'm so glad I've explored this area, because when you pass it, you think to yourself, there must be so much there hidden away from the public eye. Electric fence. This looks like standing stones. Markings on it. This tree. These trees. Oh, shit, coming over. I'm not sure where Cairnpapple Hill, I think Cairnpapple Hill could be over that way. The cows are interested in me anyway. It's bulls. Is it bulls? Look, it's totally open to them, look. Jesus. Some nice horns, that one over there. Didn't want to end up trampled by some bulls, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Easy. There's a big boy. I need to plan an escape route, just in case. The only thing that's stopping these bulls. They're no dairy cows anyway. Put it that way. These are big bulls. Alright, lads. I need to remove myself from this area. That one's itchy. Didn't really want to turn my back on them though. I'm getting surrounded by bulls, guys. Just didn't want my turn, you know what I mean? He walked backwards. Backwards. Right, so Cairnpapple Hill. Right people, I'm going to look at my maps for 2 seconds to see where my hill is. I feel like I've walked too far somewhere. Oh look. There's gay cows, gay bulls. Better get out of here, they're a bit randy. Maybe I can walk around. Jesus! That one's running. That one's running. That one's actually fucking sprinting. Oh, fucking get over this fence. They're running. They're running. Oh my god. I think that was a close one, to be honest. Look at that. There must be about 50-ton animal moving around in there. Jesus Christ. One of them was in the buckaroo, one of them was in the rodeo. Right. That for a treat. Probably smell my blood. You can probably smell my blood. They're coming back, look. How you doing, Jamie? You stay over there. That was a close call, I reckon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how close I was to getting stampeded and mauled there, but is there a way I can cut through here? Now the bulls are over that side. Maybe I can get round here. Now, I need to jump over someone's garden. That's an electric fence. That's an electric fence, so I'm not jumping over that. Oh my hell. I'm kind of stuck in here because this is someone's home up here. You see the car? But surely there's another road they got. They're Carty. Oh, there's some chickens. I reckon I just escaped a close one there. Those bulls. So that's where we came from, guys. We came from over that area there. We've came down, round, got chased by some bulls and came up here. Private. I didn't want to walk through someone's garden. Well, I think this could be Cairnpapple up here, guys. I'm not sure. Like I said, it doesn't matter if I don't get to Cairnpapple because I've been there. I've got an old video. Had the drone up there and everything. Got some nice shots. There's some of that nice terracing. There's that, that must be the tunnel. See the tunnel doorway? It's there. That was that tunnel doorway. This must be like, you must be able to go right into these hills, guys. Electric fence. What a beautiful place. And there's that doorway, guys. See it? Just there. Must be a doorway into Hades. Because this Persephone, there's the stone circle up there. The Persephone stone circle. And there's a tunnel into these hills. I'm sure Persephone and Hades were Greek gods of the afterworld. Of the afterworld. So this could be an entrance into the afterworld. It's just a little theory. And you never know what kind of cults and druids and weird shit that's happening around here. Oh, there's a stone. There's a standing stone. Anything on it to make it unique. No. I'm sure Cairnpapple's just up ahead. Here we are here, guys. Found it. Cairnpapple Hill. Cairnpapple. I've been here a few times, guys. Welcome to Cairnpapple Hill. Discover the ancient and sacred place with superb views across the Forth Valley. So this is like a tumulus, and then that's inside of it. Pretty cool. Another old mine there. Quarry. This is going to blow your mind, guys. If you haven't seen this before, especially if you're Scottish, you haven't seen this before. It's quite extraordinary. Put it that way. Amazing views. Air's pretty thin up here, like, what do you say? Pretty high up. I've never been inside it though. I wonder if I can go inside it this time. I've always came here in the winter. I think it's open. I'm going to put this out now. Tickets and shop. What? I realise there's a shop here as well. Please buy your ticket before visiting the monument. Never realised you had to buy it to get in the place. Jesus, man. So this is an ancient mound, burial mound, and from aerial view you'll see it like concentric rings. These are all burial holes as well. You see the earthworks going around it, and apparently these were in Christian burials, these ones. I don't know why Christians would want to bury their people in a pagan site. This is a burial site. That was a burial site. So you can go inside here, guys. Let's see how much it costs to go in. There's people just wandering about up there. We want to go inside though, guys, we want to go inside. Lucky I've got my wallet with me. So there's the stairs there. Go and see the guy. Go and see the guy. Hi there. How much is it to get in? £7. idea, but I'll probably not be back in again, so it's an experience.
Well, it's the oldest site in the Scottish mainland, so it's a significant place.
Yep. I've been up here a couple of times, but in the winter, when this place is all shut down, so.
It was a henge
Yep.
at one point, but they probably not with stones, these were wooden posts.
Yep.
So, but when they excavated it in the 40s, they saw the kind of post holes,
Yep.
if you like, and
Is there a couple of burial sites there as well, like Christian burial
so
sites?
After it was a henge, it was a burial site, so 4,000 years ago. So there are two main graves in the dome that you
Yep.
go into. These were fairly significant graves, and then around that on the outside you'll see cremation pits,
Yep.
and then even into the kind of Christian era, so about 1500 years ago, the latest graves point east-west on the east side.
Right.
So yeah.
Cool. Is there information inside the place as well?
There's a
we
bit more,
bored?
although the guidebook gives you the full story. But
Aye. I'll take a guidebook as well.
Yeah. Okay. So is that just for one?
One person, aye, I don't know who they are up in that one. No paying for them.
No, that's fine.
Aye.
950.
Right, cheers, mate. I've got a card.
You come far? Where are you from?
Winchborough.
Oh man.
So I'm just round the corner.
Yeah.
But I'm originally from Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, normally in a decent day you'd be able to see a bit more, but.
Aye. You can see all the way. Arran, is it Arran? Can you see it? Aye.
Yeah, you can see top of Goatfell and of course right down the Forth.
Yeah.
It's just like nothing.
I was over in Inchcombe last week, Island. The
Oh,
Forth.
yeah.
Aye. I took the boat trip with the son.
Very good.
My son didn't want to come with me today because we would have put the card. Is it the top part?
It should, just up there.
Present again.
Yeah.
Maybe let's see. That's it. I took the wee man last week, but he didn't want to come this week because it's not as nice a day, but it's still warm out there. It's still nice.
It's not bad.
Ah, yeah, it's still
really
alright.
not bad. That's great.
Right, cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Right,
Have a nice day, mate.
You too.
Right, people. Right, we're getting access into Cairnpapple Hill. Yes, let's do this. Instead of looking at my ugly mug, we'll have a look at just take a nice slow walk. See these earthworks on the outside, so you can just imagine concentric rings and this mound being in the middle. And there was pillars, there's posts all the way around this. It was a henge, the guy says. With cremation pits. I'll go on the top and pan around, guys. But you can see these circles. Quite a nice book. I'll give that to the boy. Ceremonial landscape. So Cairnpapple developed over thousands of years, initially as a circular henge. Enigmatic earthwork within a ditch, probably the focus for ceremonial gatherings. Later, 3 successful burial cairns were built here. The site was at the centre of a wide network of prehistoric ritual sites. Quite windy. I'll give you a pan. The area. See all these holes. But anyway, guys, I've seen all this before. I've seen the mound and the I've never been inside. I wonder how my signal's going to hold up. Probably better going down backwards. Right, so looking. Oh wow! Check that out, guys. There's 2 burial sites here. One there and one there. You see the big slab on top of it. Wow, it's pretty cool. What's this? Is this cement? What's this stuff here? Is that modern cement? Is there any markings on the stones? So whoever's buried here must have been pretty important. Nice stone there as well. The oldest grave at Cairnpapple included 2 wooden objects, a mask and possibly a club. Below, one of the beakers found in the earliest grave. So this was found here. 4,000 years ago, an exceptionally important person was buried in this grave. The oldest burial at Cairnpapple, later cyst burials were also discovered here. So there's your pot. It's found underneath. Sometime after the first grave was constructed, 2 cyst burials were placed here, covered by a small cairn. When archaeologists uncovered the site in 1947, they were lucky enough to find an unbroken food vessel. There it is there. When the oldest grave was excavated, the only human remains archaeologists found were slight stains on the floor where the body had lain, and enamel crowns of teeth. Evidence indicates that flowers may have been scattered over the body, together with a wooden mask and a club also found in the grave. These probably had special meaning for the grave builders. So there you go, guys. This would have been above ground back in the day. I don't know if they've built this just to protect these graves, these 2 graves. But we're standing in one of the earliest burial sites in Scotland, people. Think about that for a second. Well, discovered burial sites. Pretty cool place. I'll have a wee walk around outside at the top. What's that noise? Listen. No markings on the stones. That looks like it could be rings over there. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I'm gonna see rings over there. Can I see it now? Slippy. A dangerous exploration this has been. Right. Go back up here to the windiness. Air vents for in there. It's stone. It's almost cut to to shape like a seat. In fact, just sit in it. Let me just sit in it because it looks like a seat. Right. Get my smoke on again. So, my ancestors probably something to do with these things. I just think it's cool you can visit somewhere where people that you're probably the same stock from thousands of years ago, 4,000 years ago, you could sit in the same area, same site where they were. It's awesome. It's not even cold either. The wind's maybe a bit, but it's not cold. It's an awesome place. And there's Knock Hill over there. Well, I keep calling it Knock Hill. It's not Knock Hill, it's the Knock. That's the Knock over there. On a decent day you can see Arran. You can see the Isles of Arran away over there. On a clear day. This is still the outer edges. It's a big site, it's a large site. So the mound's modern, that's just to protect the graves. Red chip, you're going to have better stains in the red chip. Amazing area. I'm going to go back in the, well, I was going to go back in the thing. There's somebody way down there. I'm just a bit disappointed there's no art and there's no sort of signs of art. South is that way. That's south. North. East. West. far stones go, eh? Before you hit like dirt. It's pretty hard there. Seems like a couple of inches of stone here. So much stone. You can imagine there was probably a cairn up here, some kind of stone. These burials were probably covered in stones. These stones. Because I think there was an old practice when a king or a king died. All the people in the area would put a stone on his grave, one stone each, and it turned into a big mound of boulders. It was unusual finding the shell up there. But I'm sure there's remnants of the old ancient seabed around here as well. Right, one last visit inside. I'll get my money's worth. Just makes you suspicious over this modern cement. Sounds hollow under there. Have I missed anything? Is there anything in here I've missed? It's crazy, you can just touch pieces of ancient burial graves. It's crazy. Sandstone. It's so dark, can't see anything. So guys, Cairnpapple Hill. Paint flaking. It's almost like mud. It's like mud. Right, lads. Gals and guys, let's go. Let's go back to the car. Anyways, that was Cairnpapple. Pretty cool. Pretty cool area. I'm happy to actually went inside it. I wasn't expecting to go inside it today, to be honest with you. I've never been inside that one. Right, so my car's parked kinda over that hill, over the knock. Came here by bike, pal. Bicycle. I cycled here. Area. Look, there's a few people up on that hill now. Try and block the over there as well. We explore these ones as well someday. It's further down, further north from the knock. Hey Vic Noise, how you doing? So that's the fourth over there. It's the fourth estuary where me and my son were last week. Like I said, it's not the greatest day of the day, it's not a nice sunny day, but it's your typical kind of Scottish day. Apart from it's warm. That's not typical. And for that person who I blocked in the chat, I'm not bothered about what you're saying, it's your name. Don't get a better name, pal. So inviting. It just feels like it's inviting me. Say that I'd like to discover some carving. Look at that. It's amazing how nature can trick you sometimes. That looks like a man-made, but it's not, it's just natural cracks. ancient wall. Buried in turf. There seems to be some kind of entrance here. Just climb the fence. Right guys, that was Cairnpapple Hill. Hope you enjoyed it. Wasn't really expecting to go up here today, but there you go. I think I'll walk right back through that valley. That was cool. What's the traffic? 60-mile-per-hour roads here. Believe it or not, guys. 60-mile-per-hour roads, and they're like single car road. That one. You know what, instead of, because I came out that way, guys, Wester Tart Raven, let's go up this way. It's a tatty field, I think. What's that over there? So it's the remains of an old cottage or something. That's an old building. You can see this this here is an old building, and that's modern. You know, a modern facade has been put on the front of the older building. Could be an old farmhouse. There's some mushrooms, people. Some of the mushrooms. Same again, just a ruin of something. So that's me got my first 20% warning for the battery. So you can see this is modern here, modern bricks. But you can see this is old. Because this is how they built the old walls. They built them like 2 feet thick. So even though it's got the modern facade, it's still an old structure. It's probably an old farmhouse. That's not 2 feet thick, alright. How thick is it? I'm a size 13 foot. If that's not 2 feet thick, how thick is it? This wall here, between here and here, it's about 2 feet, or a foot and a half, something like that. Probably just under a metre. We're kind of descending this hill. You see the hut that we're at for the Cairnpapple up there. It's coming down now. Another ditch. 2 ditches, 3 ditches maybe. 1, 2, 3. That's tempting to go through again, but let's see. Will I? I'll just go through that again, It's better than going up the road. Well guys, it's been a good day. I'm just going to keep the stream going till my battery runs out. But I think I've kind of explored everything in the area. I don't know what that is, that wee... These old walls, awesome. More old walls. Water coming out here. They come down this way. went over that way. I came down the hills for that side. I was over there, Is this a different pond? Is this a different lake? No, because there's the nose. There's the nose over there. So I've went through there. Went over there, came round here. That looks like another little doorway. That's definitely man-made. I wonder if you could get back into these hills back in the old days. And there's that valley we went through. I don't know, I'm kind of spoiled what way I want to go. I'll go up this way. Teletubby land. And there's the entrance to our tunnel. Just want to walk around the outside of it. Remnants of the cairns. Something was here. The bolt was this blue shit. That's the blue shit there in the back. Right, I'm just going to cut right through here. No, I'm not. I'm going to cut through here. Is that a different stone over here? Nah, that's probably the same one, eh? tree. Old walls. These are older than your sort of dry stain type. You see the sort of farmer type dry stain. These are older. You just tell just how chunky they are as well. Back up here. This is the stone you were talking about, Thomas. This was standing stone. Almost like a dinosaur. It's almost like a snake or a reptile sticking its head out. This side, it's like a reptile, look at that. It's like a snake. It's a snake. Looks like there could be a poster around this, possibly. And here's a Persephone's temple. It's a druid place. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's modern or ancient. There doesn't seem to be much on this area here. These stone circles. But I counted 30 stones on the outside, 20 on the inside, and 1 in the middle. I'd like to see this place on a sunny day, just to see where the shadows cast. Maybe ley lines, maybe. I'll come back this way. I'll quickly show you the carvings, guys. You can decide if you think it's ancient or modern, but I'll show you this big stone. This might be the stone you're talking about, Thomas. This is a druid thing. I don't know what they do in there. It smells like coal here. Here, but I'm not sure if this is modern. It might be modern. It's awfully deep. You've got this anchor attached to it as well. It's like a house of cards. See the house of cards up there? That's what it looks like. Interesting. The wild boar. Two wild boars facing each other. So the off-roaders are still here. This is an off-road thing going on here. Driving about off-road in the hills. So you can see here, so that's Cairnpapple Hill, directly above it. So we've got the stone circle, we've got the thing in the middle, and there's Cairnpapple Hill, directly above it. I'm going to take a quick photo. Guys, I'm back. I was just taking a photo, but that's nice. Nice alignment there, the hill. I wonder what's behind me, this way. The knock. This was gifted to the people of Bathgate by some guy, some rich guy that owned the land. It's 10% battery left, guys. 10%. I'm nearly back to the car anyway, so it's been a good day, people. At least the rain held off. It looked like it was going to rain all day and it held off, so that was good. And we've seen quite a few cool sights, like that valley. How cool is that? Awesome. Cairnpapple Hill, the knock, some carved stones, getting chased by bulls. We've had it all the day, guys. Dim my screen to save battery. Right, come on, one last blast up the hill there. Mum and Dad. guys. There's parking just over the hill. No, it's burnt with heat waves or what? The heat. Was it deliberate or well, encourages new growth anyway? These would have been hiding behind all these bushes. These big stones. You wouldn't have got to see them any other time. Be hidden behind these jaggy bushes. More shells.